Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. We bring to you bystanders at the newsstand. Thursday edition. Um, Thursday, February 13th, 2025. From the streets, like I said, of Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. Bystander is live on Flip TV. We are back. I'm glad to be back here once again for today's edition of Bystanders at the Newsstand. My name has not changed. Riwan Olasukomi, reporting for duty once again. If somebody says Chukwebuka, I know where the best is coming from. So you are welcome once again. All of our viewers, we love you, we appreciate you. We thank you for always watching us. We thank you for always standing by us. You are the reason why we are here. And like I always say, our viewers are the king and queens on this particular platform. So you are welcome once again to Bystanders at the Newsstand today. So God bless all our viewers and we appreciate you. So let me start today. I don't have much time. Viewers are here today. So let me just start from reading from the soft copy of the Punch. Like I always do every morning, 2 hard copies and 3 soft copies. 5 major papers every morning. The Punch, Daily Trust, Vanguard, Nigerian Tribune, and then The Nation. So every morning 3 soft copies and then 2 hard copies. So today I have 2 hard copies of the Daily Trust and then the Tribune, then 3 soft copies of The Nation, the Punch, and Vanguard. So let me start from the Punch headline this morning, the soft copy. Tinubu's re-election. ACF others tackle Ganduje over no vacancy comment. Labour subscribers plan telco shutdown March 1. Tax reform reps divided as beats scales first reading. FG may ban trucks as tanker fire claims 493. APC hires private firms for membership e-registration. You know, when we say the country is not good, these are one of the signs you see here. Everybody is frustrated with what it is. Hoodlums in court for abducting policeman in Ondo and rep someone custom CG over officers' retirement. The Nation, rumbling in PDP deepens. Tony Elumelu Foundation, UAE signed 6 million pact to empower entrepreneurs. How Softun stands on tax reform bills. Where do I go today? There's nothing. You arrest, fear, arouse, or mockery test El-Rufai. There's nothing really on the paper, like I always say. Vanguard, tariff hike, NSC fumes, gives March 1 allowed to shut down telecom service. PDP affirms Ude Okoye as National Secretary, reps pastors reform bill for second reading. Poisonous gas, 10 students hospitalized as the monopoly probes incident. 124 journalists killed worldwide in 2024. These are the 4 pages of the Vanguard this particular morning. So let me appreciate our viewers this morning. 18 people are watching us this morning. Ms. Gladys Oyabo, she's here. Good morning. We are glad to have you this particular morning. We are glad to have you this particular morning. So if you are watching, kindly like we are having conversation this morning. Bandits abduct 16 human beings, burn houses, crops in Kaduna. Into my consumer now. So if you are watching, like and let's have conversation. So let me go to the hard copies this morning before we start conversation this morning. Tax reform bill survives in reps case second reading. Lawmakers back agent position of VAT sharing formula, 50% equity, 20% population, 30% derivation. You can see it here on the Nigerian Tribune. PDP and NYC confirms Ude Okoye as National Secretary, transmitted to INEC. PDP problem. Yeah, like I always say, look at the papers. There's nothing really on the papers this morning. Punch. Bandits abduct 16, burn houses, corpses in Kaduna community. You can see it here. 49 years on, Murtala's legacy visible. Egypt President Meshon talks with Trump over Gaza. Tax reform bills, reps want contentious section expunged. And okay, there's nothing. It's what it is. 50% hike. Labour threatens telecom mast shut down this particular morning. So before I bring in Mr. Chedu, my first reviewer, let me appreciate our viewers this morning. Omo Odua, you are watching. Good morning. King Joe Ogba, our man. Good morning. God bless all of you. Mars David Okafor, good morning. God bless you. Mr. Ladewale, good morning. Mr. Lasokomi, good morning. Mr. Olumide Bolude, good morning this morning. Ms. Gladys Oyabo, good morning this morning. Dr. Ukuwaji, good morning this morning. As you are coming, I'll be greeting you, everybody. Miss Kate Perry, good morning. Miss Precious Ikedi, good morning. All of you, as you are coming online, like and drop your comments. We are having conversations this morning. There are many conversations that we are going to have this morning. Mr. Chinedu, let me. Okay, what to eat first? What to eat first? Okay, let me be greeting our viewers. Mr. Chinedu is still, he will start coming. Okay. So Mr. Kule will be coming here to have his own thoughts this morning. But Mr. Chinedu he is busy. He's still at the background. Tinubu's re-election, ACF, other tackles Ganduje over no vacancy comment. Babati insisted that not contest candidates as ACF Mohammed counter APC chair. Tinubu will be removed by the North. That's what the North are saying. Abia PDP chapter defies NYC orders. Autumn will face panel match for FG may bank stocks as far tanker claims 493 human beings. Tax reform, reps body as B's case first reading. Tariff hike, Labour subscriber plans telecom shutdown March 1. To the Lumelu Foundation part of UAE to empower African entrepreneurs. These are the pictures. APC asked private firms for membership re-registration. Hoodlums in court for abducting policeman in Ondo. And rep someone comes on CG over officers' retirement. All these are the front pages of the Punch newspaper this morning. So I have to show our viewers what's on the front page of the Punch this morning. But the question is that this morning, can Tinubu be removed by the North? The Northern elites, do they have that power? Do they have that unity to remove President Bola Tinubu? We should not forget that if you say the North is not just all pass. Middle belt is always part of the North. But would they always go to the corners? That's the question. For example, Kwara is part of the North, Kogi, Benue, Plateau. But these are middle belts. Will they always always be part of the North this morning? So let me start with Mr. Alajide this morning. Mr. Alajide, let's have a conversation this morning. Tinubu's re-election. ACF orders tackle Ganduje over no vacancy comment. This is yes. Do you think that what they said, Babati it as not consensus candidates as ACF Mohammed counter APC chair? That means the North may produce somebody to tackle Tinubu. Mr. Ridwan, good morning, sir. And I'm saying good morning to all our viewers all over the world who are current listeners to this program. I welcome you to Flip TV news channel, and I pray that as you are listening to us, God will always refresh your strength to always listen to us. And I also thank some of you that good morning, Flip TV. Adi Machuku Imachimeze, thank you for updating Nigeria. Yes, Antonio Cooper, good morning, Flip TV, and good morning to all our big brothers. Nigeria is not a zoo. God bless Nigeria. Ebisa Godson, we love you from Denmark. God bless you for watching. Sunday Bay, good morning, guys. Eguna, Kingsley Madrid, good morning, guys. We love all of you. As you are coming, click on like button. We are having a conversation this morning. Can they not remove Tinubu from power? Continue.
Hello, Mr. Ariwan. So, like I was saying, the North must understand that the North is pushing us to where we eventually want to be. I'm telling you, their greediness and self-centeredness for power will make us to redefine. They are pushing us to where we actually wanted to be. Now, cannot be telling us after eight years ago, they want to come back to power after 4 years. It will not work. They are just pushing us to where we want to be. They will break this country up, and by the time they realize it will be too late for them to come back, to call everybody back, to come and reconcile, and then everybody will go his own way. Let it be known to know that they will only aspire to power after the next 8 years, when South must have taken its turn. If they are pushing for anything coming to North, they will rule over themselves. They will rule over us. I'm telling you, I'm serious. I'm telling them. Let the North, who are pushing for another candidate after 8 years of worst government of the Buhari that tries to finance Nigeria. Nigeria is not an entity of North. It's insulting for not to be telling us they want to rule again after 4 years, after being in power for 8 years. Just rule for. They are pushing us to where we will define this country by fire by force. We will define the principal constitution of this country. But whether they like it or not, it will shock them when it will happen. Mr. Iman, it will shock the North when the way these things will turn around, turn. It's not their turn. It's not their time. We will not serve our service. 80 years of power. Anything less than that, if they will go their way, we will go our own way. That's it. So any of them will pause thinking that they come to power by 2027. They are wasting time. They will rule over themselves alone. We will not be part of them. We will need the answer. See, they will know the cohesiveness in the South. It's then they will know that they alone they do not hold Nigeria together. We will tell them because it not belong to us. It's not in northern territory.
Okokune Anthony, yes. Good morning, guys. We love you, Okokune Anthony. Ugochukwu Kejimka. Good morning, Flip TV. We love you, Mr. Ugochukwu. And Mr. Gosi said Northerners do not own Nigeria.
Yes.
Otutuoma at Igbo language. Yes. My best friend is an Igbo person, so I understand the language. Good morning. We love you here. But as you are coming online, drop your comment and also like what you are doing on this particular platform. You said that the North does not own Nigeria.
Yes.
But do you believe in turn by turn presidency or by competence? I'm coming. For example, Tinubu, many people are not happy with him. If a competent Northerner comes up as a president, would you support the Northerner or you go with Tinubu again?
Mr. Riman, Buhari was incompetent. It's an anomaly to Nigerian presidents, to Nigerian administration. The South enduring for 8 years for term of North to expire. I'm not saying Tinubu should be the second term of ticket. There are other parts of the South that the president can come from. He could come from the South East. He can come from South. It's still South. Get my point. Get my point. The South president can still come from South East, or South to complete the 8-year term tenure of the South. But not the North to be telling us that the South will only use 4 years.
According to some conspiracy theories, the British gave the North power. That's what we all.
We will address it now. We want to see how British will sustain them, how British will make us to be under them forever. We are nearing a decision point, a breaking point, a decision point of that where that nonsense will stop. Get my point? I'm not insisting that Tinubu must pick second term ticket. Like I told you, the second term ticket of 8 years can be from South, can be from South East. Let South complete 8 years. That's what I'm telling you. But if you don't believe that they want to come to power by, they are joking. The country will split over their head. That's self-centeredness of power. That their selfishness for power that must be them by all means. It will not happen. They will go and rule over themselves. They will rule over the part of the South. I'm telling you, it won't happen. It will shock them how the thing will take effect. How the turn things will take. It's not the turn of the South now. I mean, of the North now. South must use its 8 years. If the South feel that Tinubu is not okay, let them look towards South East and bring somebody up from South East and commit the 8 years or look South and bring somebody up. Not the North now. Not the North now. The North.
Power. Good morning from Sweden, Mr. Power. I'm glad to have you. Mazi David Tunde Okafor. Good morning to Mr. Ogiwan, viewers and all of our fans on Flip TV platform. Flip TV, I like this your show every morning. We love you too. You know, all of our viewers, I love all of our viewers and they know that I love them. So we love all of you, all of our viewers. But this is why we are here and we are. But drop your comment. What do you think about our viewers. Whatever they say,
I'm Mr. Ojolajide.
Just drop your comment. Uniquely, good morning from Mr. Chess. We are happy to have you, Mr. Uniquely. As you are coming, all of you, click that like button, share, let other people come in. And we are having conversation. Everybody at the same time. Everybody is 10 minutes. 10 minutes this morning. So I have my time for everybody. You have like 5 minutes more. So continue. Let's leave that. I'm talking about bandits. Bandits abduct 16 human beings, burns houses, clubs in Kaduna community. Where do we go from here?
The people who brought bandits to Nigeria, who encourage herdsmen, banditry, terrorism, is the government of Buhari, who brought Fulani all over Africa to Nigeria and said they'll be getting their visa at the entry point. Try to settle them in all parts of the country in the name called Ruga, so as to take over every part of the country. But when that failed now, those people that they brought all over Africa now, they couldn't ask them to go back. Those are the ones that resettled back to the north, when they knew that the south is too hot for them. Well, they are the ones that brought them. That's where they are rotting much of the atrocity. Though we are feeling it in the south as well. But let me just tell you that each region of the country, FDC, Nigeria has ethnic nationality that occupy different parts of the country. Yoruba occupy southwest, Igbo occupy southeast, the middle belt, Idoma and the rest. Nigeria is a nation whereby different ethnic nationality occupy different regions of the country. Let those people rise up and defend their land. Let Yoruba defend their land. Let Igbo defend their land against those expansionists, those who want to expand, want to conquer the rest, want to subdue them under their rule. So my issue is that the north, where these people are now more considered than the south, because they are more considered in the south, in the north than the south. That's fact. Let the indigenous people of those areas too rise up and chase them away out of their midst.
Can they be chased away?
Oh, it is because the people that have not risen up to they've not organized themselves into community policing, community defensive force. If they have organized themselves to the community defensive force, how many of these people, if this community, that community become organized themselves to defensive force, they will chase away to overpower these people. But because none of them was able to organize themselves to defensive force, that's why they are having their way. Let each community organize themselves to defensive force and begin to attack these people. They know them, they are within their midst. But because they
every day bad news, Mr. God saying that Abdul Ghani, when I see your name, God, it's a very good memory, but that is the name of my own uncle.
Okay.
So you are starting from London. Well done, God bless you, sir. So I was saying that you know that Nigeria are not saying that they will rule Nigeria after 4 years of Tinubu. It is the Fulani people who are assumed to be first class. So are the Fulani first class in Nigeria?
Where are the first class people? Where is the land where Fulani is based in Nigeria? We know Igbo to be in the east. We know the people inhabitants of Igbo of east south are Igbo by tribe. We know the Idoma. We know the Benin. We know the Galas. Where is the Fulani? Where is land of ethnic national Fulani nationality in Nigeria? They are not Nigeria. They came to Nigeria and conquered.
Then how are they ruling?
They conquered the south, the Hausa land, and from there they entrenched themselves with the north and begin to dominate all the name of northern Nigeria. They take over power of the north from the inhabitants of the north. It is the northern that causes the problem. If Hausa have risen up against Fulani and didn't allow the land to be captured, and other parts of the north, they rise up against Fulani, how would they take over political matter of the north? Because they talk about the political matter of the north, political situation of the north. That's why they are dominating the north in every area of life. They are dominating the north because they have conquered the north, they have overpowered the north. They have placed themselves over them as emir. Mr. I want to listen. Because they have conquered the north, they impose themselves on them as their emir, as their ruler. So with that, they take political leadership of the north. So that's how they are able to advance themselves over the rest of Nigeria. But the people that they conquered, if they have risen up against them and rise up against them, they will not. They might be checkmated all this while. They might be checkmated all this while now. But because the people that they conquered, they have accepted their conquest over them, and they have been dominated and been ruled over them. It is from them. They now exercise leadership over them. From there, they now respect the whole north against the rest of the country. What's the population of Fulani in Nigeria? Where do you say Fulani exist? Where is the traditional regional land of Fulani in Nigeria? There's no one. There's no one. We know about to be in the southwest. We know Igbo is to be in the south, Ijo and the River area. Where is the regional land of Fulani in Nigeria? There's nowhere. They came outside the country, conquer a part of the country, and put themselves over them, place themselves over them, and then begin to exercise dominion over them. That's what they did. So Fulani does not blame people who allow them to be conquered and who subdue themselves under them, allow their supremacy over them. It's from them they now begin to have their way. Fulani are minority in Nigeria. They don't have any. They are not indigenous tribe of this country. Where is the land? Where is the land of from Fulani? It's not my conquest over the outside land that made them to be prominent.
So now, this is our last topic for today. APC hires private firm for membership e-registration. APC will start membership registration. How does that come to you?
It's an organization. Every organization, whether political organization.
Like are you willing to join the APC?
It's my personal choice to decide where I will go. You know, I've never been a member of APC.
I know. Maybe you can
so you're advising me. It's not
maybe if you can join.
You're advising me. It's not letting to advise to take your event.
APC that they are doing well for Nigeria. So
everybody, I always respect people's opinion.
Okay.
And I have my own opinion too. And people should respect me to my own opinion too. Those who believe APC are doing well, if you want to join APC, they are free to go and join APC. I have my decision to take where I should go when it's time come for me. So those who believe in them, let them go and join. As an organization, they have a right to initiate any process they think they can make their decision, their party to be well, just like any other organization. So those who want to join, they are free to join. But as far as I'm concerned, I will decide my own comment until when it's time for me to. I don't even join any political party then. I only endorse Obi as Labour Party then, and I work for Obi as Obi then. So, but joining a political party is an issue for individuals to do. No.
Thank you so much for coming, sir. God bless you. Mr. Chinedu, it's your turn. No, you came first, so Mr. Chinedu, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So,
no problem.
So, okay, so yesterday, we're not able to have you yesterday. But today now, okay, you are here. Let's start from this. Tinubu's re-election, ACF. Others tackle Ganduje. Because Ganduje said no vacancy. I said yesterday, I reported it, that Tinubu must spend 8 years. But not as saying it's not possible. And they will bring a consensus candidate to tackle Tinubu. That's what they are saying. What are your opinions about that?
It's one of the things I responded to yesterday when that question was being thrown. And it looks as if Tinubu is just going to have a walkover to 2027 and become the president. It's not going to be easy like that, And if you see Ganduje making a reckless statement like this most times, you begin to wonder, what kind of system are we running? I think they should concentrate on how they are going to be able to give Nigeria democracy dividend within these 4 years. They are already in position of authority. For you to start telling all the states in Nigeria that all of them must be in APC, I think it is funny and tyrannical to think in that direction. Of course, his own people has replied him that he should respect, a democracy and also respect the Nigerian people who have that franchise to decide who is going to be their president in 2027. For now, Tinubu is being seen as a burden to the North. The North is seeing Tinubu as a burden. Most Nigerians are seeing Tinubu as a burden. We can see clearly Tinubu is, I don't know how would I describe it? A clear disappointment. Because we know, and we have been saying it, that if you can be able to sit down and understand what the name, let me even use an Igbo parlance to describe, to look into the name called Tinubu. What is Tinubu? If I want to translate it in Igbo language, I said it before. Tinubu means Ibu.
What's Ibu?
Put Ibu. Load. And you can see the kind of unnecessary burden Nigeria is carrying under his watch. So anybody, if Nigeria continues this, unless maybe at the end of the day, we're going to have a competing ambition, because by the time the coalition, the opposition are not able to put their flags together and tie up whatever internal democracy that is required to make sure that they have a formidable force. I can tell you, Tinubu will override them at the end of the day. But presently now, we don't even know whether we actually have a president, because nothing, every day, we are experiencing extortion, executive extortion in all ramifications. You can see what is happening in the telecom, you can see what is happening everywhere in the power sector. How can you be paying 5,000 naira every day in less than 24 hours because you want to have light? There's so much massive corruption going on under his watch. Nigeria has been ranked the sixth, and I think they should be the first in Africa under his watch. Tinubu, for me, I know, and I keep on saying it, Tinubu is carrying injustice. He's wearing another man's shoe, and there's no how he will have anything to deliver. The Adwa Consultative Forum reacting in that direction. They've already made, the Northerners have made up their mind. But unfortunately, Tinubu is still believing that money will play a major role to convince any region or anybody to power him. But it's going to find it very difficult in the north currently now, because he has messed up Nigeria to an extent that Buhari, that we condemn as one of the worst, is even telling Tinubu that I did better than you. You can imagine the kind of situation we have actually found ourselves. And for him to continue to claim this thing, I think he is playing on the sensibility of Nigerians. We know Gaduje, the former governor. He was a deputy governor under Kwakwaso. He later became governor, where he was stealing dollars. You can see how corrupt they are. They are coming to tell us that we should continue. Of course, to those who understand what Nigeria is, Nigeria never happened to them.
Let me start from here. Mr. Tunde, uniquely said, Nigeria's solution is to divide Nigeria. Even the other elders are now saying that we don't want one Nigeria again. So let Tinubu divide Nigeria now. Chinonso Nkanebe, true talk. Emmanuel, Mr. Chinonso, you are welcome.
Morning.
Emmanuel, good morning, guys. Hope you are good. Mr. Emmanuel, good morning. Adije Longe, good morning, sir. We love you. Good morning. Mr. Abduct said, in his opinion, Chinedu Ndewo.
Good morning.
Adije Longe.
Yeah, Adije, good morning.
All of you are coming online. Click that like button.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mr. Abduct said that he cannot take you serious because you are very biased. I'm coming there. Mr. Abduct was saying that Mas Chinedu, the man with facts and figures about Nigerian political issues. Mr. Chidoka was giving you this.
Good morning, Mr. Chidoka.
Flip Cable TV. Good morning, all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Uniquely said Tinubu means adding load.
Of course, now Tinubu now. If you say Tinubu, put load. That's it now. Tinubu, I'm just trying to look at the kind of situation we find ourselves. This is not a case of being biased. You can ask anybody on the street that currently now we are buying a sachet of pure water for 50 naira, 100 naira. It's not funny. Ordinary mineral is going to 600, 700 naira. It's not funny.
Good morning to you all. Greetings from Malta.
Good morning.
God bless you, sir.
Good morning.
As you are coming,
he should resign. Let him resign and go and sit down.
Oh,
you have nothing to offer. Bros, if it is in a same situation, a nation, it is very clear. All the statistics is pointing that Tinubu has collapsed. Nigeria has failed. Everything about him has failed. He should tender his resignation and excuse himself. As simple as that. We'll get maybe somebody, they should get somebody from the Senate to complete his 2 years. Tinubu is currently becoming an embarrassment to Nigerians. I'm telling you. Even the Northerners themselves, can you imagine Buhari coming out to say, I did better than you?
When we are thinking that having a certain president is going to bring some level of, lifeline in the system, but they turn out to be the worst. We don't even know the direction the government is going. We don't really know the policy they are driving at. We don't even know everything is just on. I don't know whether it's on autopilot or they are just there for just being there.
But on this, let's refer to what I meant. Do you think that 2 years is enough to judge this administration? I'm just, as in, do you think that just these 2 years, that maybe I have more 2 years to do something? Are you not in that line of thought?
Let me tell you, there was something I learned from Gani Fayemi. When you want to know whether a system or a government will be effective to the people, will be responsive to the people, will be responsible to the people, how would you know the day of inauguration? Listen to the president, the incoming president, very well. If you cannot see yourself factored in that address, you know that this man has nothing to offer. And I can tell you, from the day Tinubu made that announcement, go and check all of them, both Jonathan, all of them. But every day they are sharing billions to their cronies, they are buying billions of properties, and they will tell you they are fighting corruption. That is what it is. For me, I don't need anybody to tell me how do you judge a system? How do you judge the performance of a government? How do you be able to know that the government has performed within a space of 1 year? Why is it that Woloshenka is not talking again? So we say after 1 year you were able to access Tinubu's government. Why is everybody keeping quiet? Is 1 year not enough to be able to know, or even 2 years, to be able to know at least the direction any government is going? Can you point in one policy direction that you know that this government is going, apart from extorting money from 250 million Nigerians through taxation? That's all he came to do.
So Mr. Augustine said, one of our viewers from Denmark, Mr. Augustine, he said that it's a shame that our highest currency cannot even buy a plate of food.
Bro, you see, you don't understand. You see those of them in Abuja, nothing concerns them. Whether you buy a sachet of pure water, 1,000 naira, nothing concerns them, because they know at every point in time. Some of them does not even pay for the recharge card. Every service they get, we bear the responsibility. Go and ask the governor. Ask Olu, how many times has he recharged his card? He go to the recharge card. They give most of these things to them free, and we bear the responsibility. You are telling me that when I wake up in the morning, I cannot be able to use 5 naira or 10 naira to even buy biscuits for kids that are going to school. There's nothing like 5 naira again. There's nothing like 10 naira again. Then ordinary sachet of pure water is going for 100 naira. In less than Tinubu's 1 year in office. Then how do you justify that? What is the yardstick would you use to measure a government that has come to rescue?
Mr. Godin said that Donald Trump's 1 week in office has impact in America.
Bros, no, let me tell you, Donald Trump has not come in. All the gay in America, everybody don't line up. No, say this one not be joke. You don't need somebody to tell you that. And you can see everywhere. Yesterday, Donald Trump was on phone for 2 hours with Vladimir Putin and Zelensky. And they have agreed to a permanent ceasefire.
Then when do you think that Nigeria will ever have a leader like those kind of them, Donald Trump?
Bros, reward, you were here when we were doing in 2023 that election. We know how we advised Nigeria about ethnicity and gang up led to where we are today. I said, put Obi on the scale, put Tinubu on the scale, put Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on the scale. Scale both of them. leave anything like tribalism, sentiment, and all that. After all, it is not Yoruba's turn. Yorubas has actually had their turn. But because of the secret memo they had, and they are still enjoying the spoils of the Nigerian Biafra war. But that is okay. At that point, Obi ran solely based on sympathy and sentiment. I was able to hit 6-7 million votes to the extent that El-Rufai came out a few days ago and told the whole world that Obi won that election. So what we're saying is that when you look at Tinubu, you look at Atiku, you look at Obi, who do you think that is more sophisticated to be able to drive a certain government policy that will put Nigeria, that will relax Nigerian economy? The one say is Jagaban, the other one say is articulation, and this one say is obedient.
I'm coming. Tinubu should divide Nigeria now. Action no wale. I don't know why Yorubas are not even advocating for Nigeria to be divided. You uniquely said we are talking about 2 years is enough for Tinubu to do good things in Nigeria. Let me ask you, how many days it take Trump to change things in USA? Look, ask for good morning everyone, the PCQ and everyone here.
Let me tell you Riwan. You understand? Chukwebuka. You are now Chukwebuka. We don't call you Riwan now. We call you Chukwebuka. You understand? But let me explain something to you very clearly. There is need, there is sense in what that man is saying. On the need for us to look at the Nigerian factor and see that Nigeria has come to a point of balkanization.
No, let's find out your own balkanization.
Bros, I'm telling you the gospel truth.
You know what? Are you just saying that only Nigeria division can make this work?
Bro, see, go to okay, a few years ago, a professor of Unilag, you and I made some certain reasonable suggestions on how to keep Nigeria identity autonomous under one umbrella, under one federative unit. And that is what they call regional system. The issue of identity is a problem in Nigeria. The issue of culture and tradition is a problem in Nigeria.
I mean, we are not one.
We are not one. And even those that said we are one has already give us a clause that after 100 years we can go our separate ways. Maybe within that 100 years they would have recouped or they would have made enough profit out of the amalgamation. Then you can now settle us. We have settled you people. I am making go on a different way. At least we don't make money from our investments. We have made profit from our investment. But because of conspiracy, that is what is keeping Nigeria. Bro, who will look at Nigeria? Look at those abroad. Is it not people that fought for it? And they will tell you Nigeria is 60 years. Who told you Nigeria is 60 years? Nigeria is as old as humanity.
So now we are closing now, boss. But let's do this. Abdul Ghani, I want to react to this, then we close. But Abdul Ghani said, Obi will be a disaster for Nigeria. Yeah, Pascal said, hi, good morning, guys. Watching from Switzerland, awesome job. I'm coming. Being in the world, Trump is very good in organization. Coming for Trump. Ebisago said, tribalism has caused a lot of damages in Nigeria. But this is the question I want to ask. Abdul Ghani, we are closing with this one. Obi would have been a disaster for Nigeria. After that,
let me respond to that. You know, among all the governors who are present now, who have been in the political space for a very long time, right from the days of Mbadinuju, Mgige, to the era of Obi, all of them were being seen as corrupt, and all of them have their name registered in EFCC, except Obi. That is number one testimony. Number one testimony, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was once arrested by EFCC under the battle. Number one testimony, that's number one. Atiku has billions and billions of corruption charges against him, both local and international. It is only Obi. Anybody that said Obi have a track record of in AFCC, you have a case with it, come out. It's not about how would Obi be a disaster? Obi is the only governor in Nigeria that was able to leave 75 billion in the ports of Anambra State. And up to today, Anambra as an enterprise, as a state, is still making a lot of profit from investment done by Obi as at that time. Obi is sitting on over 15 international multinational companies. Tell me one that is owned by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, apart from how to collect tax from Lagos State. Alphabeta. Obi run different, so he is basically qualified based on his experience. Look at Donald Trump, vast businesses. The only business Bola Ahmed do is how to install somebody as governor. So in all ramifications, you will notice it and you will see it clearly by evidence, by integrity, in all ramifications, that Obi wouldn't have been a disaster to Nigeria, but Obi would have added value to the system more than where we find ourselves now.
Okay, thanks so much for coming, Mr. Chinedu. Let me have both of you. Let me have both of you.
I don't know why you are always sidelined. That is what I'm saying. I always say, let me say it in platform. I don't know why you are always sidelined.
Good morning, sirs, both of you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, our viewers.
Mr. Authentic, let me just, you're not here, you're not always here, but let me have you on just one something.
Yes.
Come close to the mic. On just this one something. Nnamdi was in court on today's Thursday. Was in court on Monday.
Yeah.
And you saw him telling the Chief Justice there is no justice here in Nigeria. You know, Soludo has said if you release Nnamdi that it will not bring peace to the Southeast. What are your opinions? Just come and talk and I'll let you go.
Soludo, I said it earlier. You have granted me interview on this. I said it earlier. Many governors are benefiting from holding Nnamdi captive. Somebody like Soludo, somebody like that Enugu State governor, somebody like that Imo State governor, they are benefiting from him. Okay, Soludo, if you go to the Southeast now, the worstest state and where terrorism, where evil are being carried out is Anambra State.
But
what is Soludo?
Soludo has brought them. Is it Agune Chamber? I'm seeing the
Oga, what has been doing since he entered the office? Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, has he not bring a bag? What has they done? What are you telling me? They are benefiting from holding Nnamdi Kanu captive.
What do you think is the benefit of holding Nnamdi Kanu?
Is the benefit they are benefiting is that they are the one installing those criminals that are causing mayhem in
My question, how can the governor be criminal to
just because they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released? Nnamdi Kanu have told them, I've said it in court, get me out of this place and give me 1 hour. If you can see any other insecurity being carried out, any other criminal activities being carried out, but he came out and said, hold him captive. Don't you know that there's something behind that? Don't you know? What are you trying to tell me? I said it earlier and I'm saying it again. Get this man out from that place and see whether we have insecurity or all these criminal activities.
So come early tomorrow. I'll give you time. So
give me time. I want to
have a nice.
I want to explode.
Have a nice. No, don't explode here. Not a bomb. All right. Yes, and Ogba Ikeja Lagos. So don't explode. Mr. Femi, come and join these people. Let me do 3 people and just. For nowadays, my time is not changing. Good morning, sirs. No, 3 of you come. I'm happy to be together. Good morning, sir.
I'm in between. We are not several. Chinedu and Mr.
Good morning, sir.
Also...
Let me have 3 of you together and let's do this together. Let me start from you. The North has the North is on the point. I've read it. Don't tell us that Tinubu will spend 8 years. The North has replied to Ganduje. Ganduje is from the North, but he's the chairman of the APC. They want to bring money from the North to tackle Tinubu to the 7. What are your opinions, sir?
Yeah, you know what you plant, that's what you reap. You cannot plant cassava, you expect to get yam. It can't be possible. You plant cassava, you must reap cassava. No, the North already plant Ahmed Tinubu as a president of Nigeria. They must reap what Ahmed Tinubu need to bring it is true that all of us is suffering the issue about Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody will come outside now and say Ahmed Tinubu government is good. But our people say that what elderly man sits down and see, the little child or the younger, if you like, may climb the Hiroko tree, they cannot see it.
But I'm coming. But I have not changed that proverb. What a wise man can see sitting down, a foolish man, even though if he's old, cannot see it while climbing the tree. But continue.
And that is the same thing, yeah.
You don't know, it's not by age, but continue.
You see, what is some certain people in one region already see about government of APC, but others, because they are selfish interest, they say no. To you to follow those people, it better to Nigeria be suffering. Remember, before Ahmed Tinubu became the Nigeria president, former president of Nigeria, many people, mostly let me Southeast, will reject the offer of the former president of Nigeria. Ahmed Tinubu still come, will reject the offer because we know that this man cannot offer anything. Now, 2023, the P2B win election, but because of the people, the cabals of the Nigerians, still person that are supposed to deliver Nigeria and give somebody else. And now you are start crying that Ahmed Tinubu cannot rule 2027. Okay? The man needs to finish in tenure 8 good years.
Oh, I'm surprised. Are you supposing Ahmed Tinubu to spend 8 years in power?
Okay? Nothing wrong with Ahmed Tinubu to finish 8 years. Because when Buhari is president of Nigeria, in 4 years we will know the kind of punishment, suffering, pain will pass for.
But between Buhari and Tinubu, who have done better between both of them?
Somebody that sick and kill, and somebody that kill and bury. It's not the same thing. He give me sickness, I die for the sickness. Somebody come kill me and bury me. It still be the same thing. Yes. No different. Whether Buhari or Tinubu, they are the same thing. Because the foundation of Buhari is by what? Tinubu. The ending of Tinubu of a president is who? Tinubu. Oga, they are the same thing, no different.
Mr. Femi, Tinubu and Buhari are the same thing. You agree? Come close to the mic.
Well, Tinubu is another version of Buhari. That's the truth of the matter. The only thing is there are just little difference in the sense that maybe because I belong to this side, because what the Northerners are enjoying during Buhari, they couldn't enjoy it again, but they are bird of a feather that flock together. And Tinubu didn't hide it. He said he's going to, continue where Buhari stopped. What is the body language of Buhari that Tinubu said he want to continue? There are some things in this country that Buhari wanted to write, but they didn't allow him. Apart from that, Buhari is a bit dull, and some of his nepotism that we witnessed during Buhari. But there are some steps Buhari wanted to take that it was. You see this local government autonomy, you know that Buhari fought it. Buhari wanted to implement it. But as Buhari was fighting, governors were fighting back. Until Tinubu came in and sued them. The autonomy of states, House of Assembly, was fought by Buhari. So there are so many, so from that body language, that's what Tinubu is trying to say. Unfortunately, Tinubu take it beyond what Buhari can see. Like we want to reform this country. Now the reformation that Tinubu is doing now is against some people, because if Nigeria is being reformed, some people they will not have, that grip of power. It will be loose. Like, decentralizing this country, decentralizing like that tax, reform bill will show that some area they are docile and it's going to affect them. So many states will not be able to hold again. Some region they will suffer. Look at what is happening now. We want to start doing fasting. Before you call that, probably say all those states in the north, they will say they earmark like 5 billion for breaking fast. a state that cannot afford 18,000 minimum wage, we spend like some hundreds of millions of naira or billions of naira to sponsor its own citizen to Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry to cut you short. It can be so funny, but let me make some comments before I ask you that question. Because we must always read our viewers' comments. They are the reason why we are always here every morning. Let me start from the comments of 106 people watching online, 28 likes. It can be very poor. You can also support them by liking what you are doing. But Insecurity, good morning, we love you. Yeah, Pascal. So, in Thor's case now, what do you think for me is the best solution is separation? That every region will go on their own and develop their region.
Yes.
And peace will reign.
Yes.
Thanks. Charles Duru said, federal funds every month for security, it is huge. Mr. Sudo Kafo. So Ludo is a professor of conviction as a traitor, as an enemy of Biafra people.
Yes, you are right.
Okay. Charles Duru said security vote. Those Igbo governors are the greatest problem facing the Igbo people.
Yes.
Everything is yes, you are saying.
Yeah.
For example, because if the American gets out, Biafra is going out of Nigeria.
Yes.
And that means end of the evil dark and perpetually.
Yeah.
All positions in Nigeria are the same.
Yes.
Just few differences here and there. APC remains unwanted drugs, and APC is a party that remains unwanted party in Nigeria. Tunde Okafor. Mr. Femi, unbelievable. All of our viewers kindly click that like button and drop a comment. Unbelievable. Some Yorubas are now asking that they should divide Nigeria. Because it's unbelievable. Yoruba people that are enjoying the country with the Fulanis. How does kind of news come to that? Yoruba people are now saying, let's divide this country. The way the country is going.
Let me tell you, when we say Yoruba enjoying, who are the people that enjoy? They are the people that are eating at the corridor of power. What am I enjoying? Because Tinubu is there. They are maybe some of these, they are food soldiers and people that are eating at the corridor of power. They are the only one that we say they are enjoying Tinubu's administration. And if you enjoy Tinubu administration, won't it finish? Won't it all go on? So 8 years, even if Tinubu spend 8 years, it's 8 years, we finish and we go back to where we are coming from. So that is the truth of the matter. So people that are calling for disintegration of this country from southwest, they know what they are doing, and they will not say because of what they are hitting now that Nigeria should continue like this. Even despite that we have president, we still fear. We still have some people coming here to attack us. We still fear Fulani. Some people still want to hide under this stupid thing to plant bad egg among us, like want to bring Lakurawa and Boko Haram to here, like want to bring Sharia to foment trouble in the southwest. So the best thing, I mean, people that are calling for disintegration of Nigeria, they have reason. And if we cannot disintegrate, they should look for, in fact, a way that will make this country almost separate, like control your state and contribute. That's what we enjoyed before.
As I said, rulers are taking Nigeria for granted. But I like this comment from Ms. Buki Astrop. Let's say that Nigeria is one little regions. Who are the leaders in those regions going to be? Are they not the same politicians that are currently now? Just answer that so you can go.
No, what happened is that Nigeria should not expect automatic turnaround, irrespective of any reformation we do. But when you are going to a particular place and you encounter maybe some bush, you have to look for cutlass to clear roads. All this reform, they are meant to clear road. So it's not necessarily the region we are talking about. I don't even like it's to call it region. Maybe that we want to scrap all our states or no, that's not what I'm saying. That, but create a region and empower them. Like I said, Abacha created 6 zones, they are economic zone, but politicians hijack it. The same way, if we say they should go back to region, it's politicians that you see hijack it, but it will now be closer to us. We will know people that will be able to hold, accountable when we have challenge. Not that all the time, immediately we have Fulani there, it's Fulani that we are going to hold accountable. But if it is a regional something, we will always know who to hold accountable.
Last
for,
question,
for
in 10
our
seconds.
world.
10 seconds. Tinubu is having a Yoruba government. Do you agree with that? 10 seconds.
Well, if you say so, it sounds like that and it looks like that.
Okay, Mr. Asa, good morning, sir.
Good morning everybody. Good morning all our viewers. May God bless you.
Bandits abduct 16 human beings in Kaduna, and then they burn villages and them crops. What are your opinions about that?
It is old story. It is being done every day, everywhere in Nigeria. Killing all over. That is it. So I'm interested in Tinubu.
No, because
just said that we are talking about.
Because what I'm looking at is the fact that one of our reviewers, I don't want to mention his name, he said that how are Nigerians coping, and he's listening to me now, said how are Nigerians coping, Riwa, how are Nigerians coping, because you can see this, you look at the back everywhere.
Nigerians are not coping anything. Fellas say suffering and smiling, but today there is no more smiling. Nigerians are not coping anything. Anybody that tells you that Nigerians are coping is a liar. It's only few people. If you are not a minister, your brother is not governor, and your father is not president, you don't have anybody, senator, anything, forget it. Nigerians are not coping anything. Hunger is torturing Nigerians. Suffering is torturing Nigerians. They are not coping anything. Let nobody tell you Nigerians are coping. Let me tell you. Tanker, there was an explosion of tanker. I keep on saying it. If people are doing well and eating well, nobody will go and fetch fuel. One woman, 5 children of one woman went to fetch.
Now let me take you on that. Can we come to blame government for our own sometimes stupidity? Yes, there's poverty, but when a tanker falls down and is splitting the oil, the content, why must you go there and try to fetch?
Government, the politicians should not fool you. Everything is on their head. Even when we have Yahoo everywhere, 419 is on their head. Even when they are talking about Boko Haram is on their head. Because the way they mismanage public funds, they made everybody to know that when you reach there, steal money and go. And anybody that is not closer to there will ask, will I go without anything? That is what is causing all this one that you are seeing. People are fighting everywhere to get there. And those who are not there go to the bush, they turn to terrorists because national cake you are eating and I'm not eating. It is the cause of everything. Let me tell you what I was telling you. If that woman was eating well and living well, you can't tell me that the son of governor of the children of Tinubu will go and fetch fuel where there is tanker explosion. No, it is hunger. The woman, her 5 children went to fetch fuel. They fetched the first one and come back. They went for second, and that woman never see them again. And you have some people who want to please politicians. They will say, why did they die? Were they not eating before that tanker explosion? Maybe they were eating before. Why will they go? Who told you that they were eating before? Nigerians, some are eating once in a day. Some Nigerians don't even have that once in a day. So suffering and pain. Real one. Let me give you an example. Real one. Local government chairman. Can the son of local government chairman go and fetch fuel where there is tanker explosion? No. All this are caused by hunger. People are hungry, extreme misery and poverty. That is what is causing all this. Our leaders keep people.
I don't have much time. I started this thing already. Do we have a leadership problem or a followership problem? If you say your leaders are doing all these things, they give you 5,000 naira, you vote for them every month, every week, every year. Do we have a leadership problem or a followership problem?
That is politicians' propaganda. You understand? We have leadership problem, not to followers. For example, this election of Jagaban, everybody was, both to Yorubans, Igbos, everybody was, saying Obi, 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 Obi. And the people voted Obi. Followers have done their job. And those who are power, who have power and that are in power, say this is how it's going to be. So they are the people that said this is how it's going to be. When things started to go very wrong, even during the time of Buhari, people come out. Answers come out, isn't it? What happened to them? I saw a soldier somewhere. You know, he was spraying bullets on the people. They killed and killed and killed. And if you see that killing, will you come out again? Today, to protest has become impossible. Because if you come out to protest, to say we don't like what is going on, soldiers will come out for you. Police will come out for you.
On the issue, we are closing with this.
People
on the
will come to torture. So it's silly that it's not
the northern, they've replied APC, their own chairman, it is from the north. They want to bring a consensus candidate to tackle the 2027 election. What are your opinions about that?
Let me tell you sincerely, I was not supporter of Tinubu. Even until now, people are not living well. But let Northerners, let them go and sit down a little bit. They have ruled this country for 40 years. And all what we are facing today, had it been that they also did well, we would have never faced it today. Nobody would have had this issue of divide Nigeria, split Nigeria. It's because they didn't do well at all. That's why Nigeria is here today. So they should leave people alone. Every time Northanian. Even Obi, that we had confidence in Obi before. Obi now went to mix himself with Northanians. Because those people will keep on saying they are born to rule. And anybody that will come on power should go and beg them before coming to prove that they are born to rule. Let them leave us alone. Buhari did not do well. Buhari did not do well at all. And when Buhari was there, his brothers were saying, he's doing well. No, everything is because, and they know he's not doing well. Why should they react now?
You can go now, but Mister, let me ask you 1 minute for bringing Pastor. Yoruba people should now demand that they want to leave Nigeria. This is according to Mr. Tunde Okabo. Let me read some comments. Ima Amobi, I love this program. Only that tribalism man, cause Kunle is not there. Tanimola, you said good morning, up Free TV from greetings. We love all of you, all of our viewers. My brother wants to do international marriage on low key. Drink only cost 700,000. Which way Nigeria? That's Abduct from Denmark. Hey, get out there! Leaders should hold accountable for anything because they fail to carry out their responsibility and orientation. That Nigeria have a leadership problem. Do you think that? Do you think, in your opinion, that the northern people can remove Tinubu from power?
Well, number one, that I want to go back for about leadership problem and follower. Number one, we have leadership problem and we still have follower problem because without youth, nation cannot exist. And before a leader must reach somewhere, he must use those people. And that's what's going on in Nigeria. But let me go back whether North can remove Ahmed Tinubu 2027 or not. Oga, I see it very difficult to do not to remove Ahmed Tinubu. And another thing that what can make Nigeria be okay to do what? Separate. Arewa, go. Oduduwa, go. Biafra, go. Oh God, that is when we will see more challenges. You see that in Africa, Nigeria have the best. But as far as all of us, we are one place, it cannot work. Are you getting me? It can't work.
Pastor Matthew, Mr. Matthew. Mr. Matthew or Pastor Matthew, anyhow, we call that. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Ariwan.
Where do we start from here this particular morning? The North have told Tinubu is on the front of the point. I've read it this morning. They told Tinubu. No, they're telling Ganduje said yesterday is on the point. He said that Tinubu must spend, that's his own opinion, 8 years. Arewa ACF has replied him, no. It is there that they will decide, and they may bring a consensus candidate against Tinubu in 2027 election. What are your opinions about that? And I must go to the North. That's
personally, I didn't support Tinubu in 2023.
and currently we are seeing the dynamics of Nigerian politics in recent of it. Don't forget that in the build up to 2023 presidential election, Tinubu got support from the North basically because of his faith. Now, the same Muslims who saw Tinubu as one of their own are supported him massively, and now the ones regrouping, tagging him all manner of unprintable names. It's going to show you that they just weaponize religion because they felt it's going to favor them. But currently, they are now telling you that they want a northerner in Aso Rock 2027. However I look at it, I think this monopolistic grip on the power structure of Nigeria should be broken. Look at even the middle belt. All this why you say North is ruling, North have ruled. How many times do you see someone from middle belt occupying Aso Rock? The point is, if election in Nigeria is to be won on the basis of the tenets of democracy, I don't think it behoves on whether Ganduje himself, whether Arewa Consultative Forum, whether Northern Elders Forum, to start deciding who will become president come 2027. Because it's supposed to be a game of number. It's supposed to be a game where your ability to project your manifesto to the electorates to magnetize vote will determine whether you occupy Aso Rock or not. It's not something one man will stand in his office in the name of APC national chairman and start telling people that come 2027 there's no vacancy in Aso Rock. Is he the one that creates the vacancy? The office of the electorate, the office of the Nigerians, is the office that had the power, the right to hire the president, to hire governors, to hire rep members, senators, and others. If democracy is truly working, the likes of Ganduje, the likes of Arewa Consultative Forum, Northern Elders Forum will not be telling Nigerians who will rule Nigeria come 2027. The only thing you needed to do is to get a popular candidate and propagate your manifesto. And to the president himself, talking about Tinubu this time around, the only thing he needed to do at this point is to use the advantage of himself being in the saddle currently to deliver on good governance, so that the people come 2027 will see him as a good candidate. So all these dynamics you see here and there naturally are not part of the tenets of democracy. But unfortunately, because democracy is not working in Nigeria, somebody will sit somewhere and tell you who will become a senator, who will become a governor, who will become a House of Rep member, who will become a president. And I hope they don't crash this democracy with all these anti-democratic trajectory.
Do we have a leadership problem or a follower problem?
I think it's both. It's both because Nigerians seem to be docile. They are docile to the point to a fault. Because if Nigerians are resolute currently to say what were the problems we encounter in 2023 that make the election fall short of what is expected of democracy. Of course, we understood that it is the transmission of election results. By now, I think all the stakeholders would have been putting pressure that National Assembly cannot resist, on National Assembly, to amend our Electoral Act, particularly the area that deals with transmission of election results, in such a way that the discretionary power given by INEC by that provision should be removed from them and let us have specifics, in the sense that you must transmit the election result electronically, as the election result coming from any area where it is not transmitted electronically should be null and void. I would say we cannot go purely automated, purely electronic. Of course, it can be achieved. So what I'm saying in essence is we have both leadership problem and followership problem. On the part of the leaders, they are actually lashing on the docility of Nigerians. They are capitalizing on that. to do all manner of what pleases them. But at the end of the day, I hope the leaders should not crash the democracy with these anti-democratic tendencies. Because when military will step in, they will have an excuse if you are not doing the right thing.
We'll be closing with this. Okay, look, I'll give you time. Ojubu is not here, my last speaker. Let's talk about this tariff hike. Can you trust NLC? NLC means Nigerian Labour Congress. Can you trust them?
Is there anything like NLC? Why are you talking NLC?
But NLC say
their directive is not going to work. You are asking people to boycott telecom service or services rather. Who will do that? How is it going to work? If I have something I do that fetch me money and I'm a member of NSC, because of the agenda I know that at the end of the day they will not be able to achieve, I should not boycott the use of...
Mr. Matthew, good morning. Coming from Mr. David Tunde Okafor. Mr. Augustine said that why talk from pastor? Adija Longe is asking, how can people install a good governance while nearly everybody is corrupt? Is nearly everybody corrupt in Nigeria, Mr. Matthew? God bless you.
The corruption in Nigeria is already a norm. There's no argument about that. It is out in every area of human endeavor. We were discussing here yesterday that 3,000 something assault rifle and pistols were declared missing under the police. Is that not corruption? The brain of Nigerian problem is corruption. The truth is, logically speaking, you cannot say everybody is corrupt. That is the truth. Because even from the Bible point of view, he said, and I saw multitude of many nations which no man could number. And he said, he was asking, who are these? He said, these are those that came out of the great tribulation that have been washed with the blood of the Lamb. And that includes Nigeria. The point I'm trying to make here is, if you can find some Nigerians who inherit the kingdom of God at the end of the day, it means, logically speaking, you cannot say everybody is corrupt. Because corrupt persons will not inherit the kingdom of God. However, because of the percentage of corruption, you can easily generalize that Nigeria is corrupt. Just like the former Prime Minister of UK said that Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. So, it's quite a problem in Nigeria.
Another bad news. Bandits abduct 16 human beings, burn houses, crops in Kaduna community. How does this come to?
I don't know why a Tinubu government is taking foot dragging in ridiculing security architecture. I think if there's any other thing he could have done fast, that is what he would have done. Because we understand why a Buhari did not do so, because the Fulani are the one often doing all this. So when a Buhari refused to give it attention, we understand. But not someone like a Tinubu who do not benefit, or rather who the activity of herdsmen, he is not from their own ethnic extraction. And the someone like Bodejo is in detention over allegation of banditry, but that is not enough. By now, we should be seeing serious activities in terms of state policing, in terms of federal government allowing security arrangement at the state level to bear hand to combat crime. Because you cannot just answer the governor and the chief security officer just as a nomenclature. I think the governor should be allowed to parade some level of security power. That's the best way to go if you must address all this insecurity we are seeing. We said it here the other day that insecurity agencies, people who are like senior citizens as they want to call themselves, are vulnerable to be kidnapped. It speaks volume of what the ordinary Nigerian is facing in the hands of criminals.
Thanks so much for coming, Pastor Matthew, Mr. Matthew. The Waymaker, my last speaker today, because I cannot see Mr. Ralph, so my last speaker. Good morning, the Waymaker.
Good morning, Mr. Ridwan. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Mr. James from North Central part of Nigeria. But the North have told President Bola Tinubu they are not going anywhere. It's on the Punch newspaper. They want to bring a constitutional candidate from the North. Do you think that the North can hijack power from Tinubu 2027?
No, I keep saying it yesterday. What I've said so far concerning this issue of whether President Bola Tinubu is going to succeed 2024 or not, the APC chairman have acknowledged what I've been saying, that the North should go and rest power belongs to Tinubu in 2027. The only way the Northerner can hijack power from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to look for Southerner candidates that can unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes, I know that what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing, so many Nigerians don't like it because there is hunger in the land. We have never seen this type of hardship in Nigeria before. But the North cannot tell us that there is no any candidate to replace Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So if Atiku is coming to come and unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku is just wasting his time. I learned that he went to meet Obasanjo in Ota, seeking to how to come back into the but Atiku is not solution to Nigeria problem. So if truly they want to unseat this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which I myself is not happy with what Tinubu is doing, because the suffering is too much, they should go and look for a Southerner candidate to bring. Then we can now see now the political game they are trying to play now that if they go and bring another Southerner, straight Southerner come now, that Southerner want to prove to use 8 years. That's why they are all trying to converse Goodluck Jonathan. If Goodluck Jonathan will agree to come and contest with Tinubu in 2027, so that Jonathan will unseat Tinubu. But I doubt whether Jonathan will agree with that because it is still the same this Northerner that kicked Jonathan out of power. That's why everything what Jonathan did to you people. Jonathan came in and tried all his possible means to see how he can develop the North to the extent that he rejected his region. The South here did not do anything. He was busy building schools. After looking for the problem of the North, knowing that the elite of the North are the ones that put them in the abject poverty where they belong. And Jonathan was trying to see what he can do by building school to open the knowledge of the Northerner. But what did they do? They pour spit in Jonathan face. They said, Jonathan and Mumu you be. They pursue Jonathan. Today, all of them, they are regretting. They brought Buhari. Buhari, you people brought. Buhari was a disaster. A president of Fulani, not the president of Nigeria. The greatest mistake Nigeria did is to vote for the former president, Buhari. Because without Buhari being a president, this Tinubu will have not been a president today.
So with this bias, we are closing now. With this bias, who is that may have performed better between both of them?
My dear brother, you cannot justify Tinubu now because Tinubu is still up to 2 years yet. Everything now that has been done is Buhari that destroyed everything. Now, why we are not surprised is that Tinubu promised Nigeria before that election to some of you who voted for Tinubu. Tinubu told us, even if he did not have a campaign promise, he told us that he is going to start from where Buhari stopped. And that's what Tinubu, yes, that's what Tinubu is doing. So that's why to a large extent I cannot blame Tinubu because he told Nigerians before he came to power.
CEO said, God bless you, Mr. CEO, we love you. Nigeria, everything will be fine. CEO said that I'm with you guys in prayers and in belief. Mr. CEO, understand, God bless, understand. I don't want to, let's close. Do we have a leadership problem or a followership problem? Your last word.
Okay, what we have is leadership problem. It's not a follower problem because in America, the same Nigeria that we do lawlessness in Nigeria, when they go to abroad, they will adjust themselves. Because they know that if they do it, the law will catch up with them. That's why I keep saying it on this channel. Let's stop glorifying individual in Nigeria. Let's build our institution. If you destroy your institution, there is no future for you. And that's what we are seeing. Under Buhari government, they destroyed the institution of Nigeria. And that is where Tinubu has come to start. Now, Tinubu also have started destroying the institution. Look at the IG of police, where everybody is saying his retirement age is enough, he should go. But Tinubu is doing all his possible means to make sure he adjusts that case so that that man will be available for him for 2027 election. They are indirectly destroying Nigeria institution. No more institution for Nigeria, and that's why our future is at stake. Look at America. If Joe Biden will have destroyed the institution of America, with Donald Trump will come to win this election, the answer is no. So the earlier we know that we should stop glorifying all those old cargoes, all those old takers, that they will die very soon. Nobody will live forever. And start glorifying our institution, the earlier is better for us. Else, we will keep being in this this way our leader has tried to put us, they will not come out for it. For me, I'm afraid for our future. I'm afraid for the youth of Nigeria because as it is, there's no future. That's why you see many youth. Everybody is running out of Nigeria. Everybody they jackpot. They find where country way down the better. May they go stay.
No, his name is James the Waymaker. Mr.
Yes.
Paul is from Kogi State, North Central. That Mr. Paul is from Plateau State. He always have chance to come every Saturday, so he'll be here on Saturday. But this Mr. James. Mr. James, God bless you. I think I'm done this morning.
Thank you
God bless so much.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if I can give you like 2 minutes,
Okay, sir.
but I'm done already. Good morning.
Can you get me and this man?
Good morning, sir. Mr. Felix, good morning, sir. You know the name. Come to the mic. Come to the mic, sir. Mr. Felix, is there, because I'm already done, but is there a future for Nigeria?
Yes, there is a future for Nigeria. If we elect the right people that have vision, there's a great future for Nigeria.
But do you have a leadership problem or a followership problem? What are your opinions?
We have both. We have both leadership problem and we also have both followership problem. If we have the right leadership, we will have the right follower. Because from the top, we are looking at, the followers are looking at the top. It is what they see at the top that the follower follows. You understand? It is what they see at the top that the follower follow. So that's why I said we have problem with the leadership and problem with the follower.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay, God bless you, my brother. Mr. C, okay, somebody's making his opinion for the second attempt. Mr. CEO, okay. Yes, he's getting Mr. James. That's a student of for Douglas Bello. Why give people false hope? Mr. CEO watching from Manchester, we love you, Mr. CEO. As you're watching, click on the like button. And just wake up and face reality. Abduct, God bless you, sir. I said, have a good day, Mr. Riwan. Every time I see that name, that's the name of my own uncle. May so rest in peace, that name. Let's close, Mr. The North have told Tinubu, 2027, we may kick you out. Do you think that the North have the power to kick Tinubu out of power?
Well, they are showing they want to show the power on how to do it. So let's see how it is going to work. But the Tinubu I know is also a Maradona. He knows how to play the game. He's a master of the game. Let's see how the North is going to do it. Whether they are going to write the results, whether the North are going to overshadow him, we will wait till 2027. Because the people are the people that will decide who will govern us, whether Tinubu will continue or he will not continue. I want to say finally, the era of selection should stop. If the people say they don't want Tinubu, he should step aside. He should be able to test his popularity, not by imposing himself on us. If he imposes himself on us, that means we are gone.
Okay, thanks so much for coming, Mr. Felix. I just have to give him time. I'm done this morning. All of our viewers, we love you, we appreciate you. This program starts in the morning from 8:30 till 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Because there are many things that is happening in this place nowadays. People bring speaker and they're disturbing us, and we don't want that to interrupt the program. That's why it is now from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. because of what's happening here in Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. All of our viewers, we love you, we appreciate you, and then we thank you for always watching us. For the next 5 to just 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how Lagos looks like before we close. But Amodua, God bless for watching. We love you. King Joe Ogba, God bless you. Mas Devitunde Okafo, we love you. Mr. Adije Longe, we love you. Dr. Okwanji, we love you. Mr. Oladewale, we love you. Mr. Olumide, God bless you. Mr. Olasukomi, God bless you from Welling. Mr. Abdugane, God bless you. I'm closing now. Mr. Chinozo Nkanebe, God bless you. Emmanuel, God bless you. Mr. Abdugane, once again, God bless you. Cliff Cable TV, God bless you. Uniquely, God bless you. Action Onowale, God bless you. Kate Perry, God bless you. Ms. Gladys Oyabo, God bless you. Missy K. The Precious, we love you here. Ebenezer Gossin, God bless you this morning. Buki Astrop, God bless you. Lillian Pascal, God bless you. Billy the World, God bless you this morning. Charles Duru, God bless you this morning. Fode Sako, God bless you. We love you here this morning. Ima Amobi, God bless you. Tademola Joseph from UK, we love you. God bless you. Edu Zomiwu, God bless you this morning. CO, God bless you. Douglas Bello, God bless you this morning. We love all of you. But before we close, if you can just watch how Lagos looks like, we'll show you the next 1 or 2 minutes. Stay here, just watch how Lagos looks like. Tomorrow we'll be here by 8 o'clock, 8:30 till 10 a.m. where we close. God bless all of our viewers. We appreciate you, we love you. But stay and watch how Lagos look like for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Why they like off them now?
Because so they watch us, what to do they talk, or they tell us they watch us because and now because they have to back for like just 2 minutes. No, they don't want to. And now, so they say, I will wait and here I will. Wait now, you don't kill us. Everyone can get for the guys. Here one. And now, the fish say, people go. And they put me that as soon as they put it down, when this. You don't know, you're going to have to go fast. I don't believe it. And out of time. You come for no sense. What time I can come? And I hope problem with that. Also like, nobody would like. I know.